Mal explains why Drake's UMG lawsuit isn't over yet, despite the judge's dismissal. Drake filed his lawsuit against Universal Music Group early this year, accusing them of defamation due to Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Mal says that he expects that Drake's defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group is far from over, despite Judge Jeanette A. Vargas throwing out the case last Thursday. Speaking with Rory in a clip circulating online, he argued that the Toronto rapper's legal team will use the appeal process to continue the battle against the company over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. And this is what he said. He said, you know what? Let me see if I can find his exact clip and shit, because
that shit was wild.
Sounding stupid for that long is crazy.
I guess we have to get into what I'm sure not so much our listeners, but the people that don't listen to our podcast unless they want to just come here to be mean to us.
Hey, it's us. All right. Shout out to them for knowing who fuck with them and why.
They're all at the edge. They came to this episode just to hear us talk about the Drake lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the best way you want to approach it? Do we want to satisfy them and be like, yo, you guys are the greatest? You guys are right. We're losers. We're lames.
The accountability here, the self-awareness. I am shocked. What? Yeah. Of course it would be Rory, though. Mal ain't gonna be able to admit that he be having testicles in the back of his throat. But shout out to Rory, man. Wow.
Like you guys. Hey, man, you guys win.
Is that how you want to answer respond?
Oh no, I don't. I mean, I don't really care, which is kind of funny. But of course, anytime, whether it be the report of the judge dismissing the defamation case, or even I forgot what the other big announcement was, that video of me speaking about the case maybe 30 minutes after just the announcement came out. Like, I was just speculating of what we knew at that time, which was nothing.
Right.
And that video, they have positioned like I said it yesterday.
Yeah.
I had...
Because there's no limits on stupidity, all right? You say some stupid... and it was recent. You know, yesterday, this is all in the same time frame. So, you stood on that shit. You was very adamant that this was gonna change the music industry. This is record label Rico's. But let's continue. And I'm not even tripping on Rory on some real shit, because Rory, like I said, Mal holds Rory emotionally hostage. He and the other co-hosts, they don't want to hear him crying like a bitch, or maybe smelling dick on his breath, one of the two. And so they just, agree with whatever he got to say. What are your thought processes on just the beginning of this and Rory?
Like, I fuck with Rory for being accountable on his shit. You know what I'm saying? He realized, like, hey, this is wild, nigga. I said some crazy compared to how this shit turned out, and he just admitted it.
Yeah, so, man.
Hey, I fucks with it.
Hell yeah, man. Rory gets cracker of the week. Shout out to Rory. Let's continue.
No information like anyone else. We were all speculating. Mm-hmm. I was like, I don't know what the case is. At this point, defamation wasn't even in the case.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this could be interesting. They have ran that clip to the ground. Like, I've enjoyed it though. Viral. Like, it's actually makes me laugh, not by the people that like are really reacting to it. Like, yeah, man, you had this one wrong, this or that. It's like the people that are like, this is why he should die.
Yeah,
those are my favorite.
The ones that take it there. Like, somebody should die behind all of this, yeah.
But they talk about Drake. I mean, that's totally understandable. If it's Rory, I ain't gonna lie, man. Rory's the victim up here. How can I find her name? Because I keep forgetting her name. I think her name is DeMars. Yeah. DeMars and Rory victims here, man. Look at Mal, dude. Mal just up there looking like he smelled like DJ Academics, be saying crazy. And they got to pretend like that ain't the dumbest they heard in their entire lives. And really, it's pray for Rory and Damaris, man.
What is that? What is that sign next to Mal? Is that a peach and a money bag?
I think it's an orange. I'm not sure what that mean. I think that mean they Trump supporters, because they support Trump, who is orange, and for money. So it's basically they sold their souls out for money and shit. Sad state of affairs. Don't hey, hyperbole, but that's the only way. Cause can somebody else explain why it's an orange next to a money bag? Cause Trump the most popular orange thing in this that's been popping. Let's continue.
And then they also
And Mal is a goddamn Drake fan, so that's MAGA right there. So yeah, I'm riding with that. I'm cool if I be wrong in the future, but it sounds right about right now.
also just go like after that, like, yeah, and his co-host should commit suicide. And it's like,
Yeah. That's what that. He's cooking at the beginning of this show, saying all sorts of shit that should suffice and go that should occur and shit. Wow, man. Wow. Maybe Twitter ain't that bad like I thought it was. I thought they were saying horrific on Twitter, but apparently they be throwing good ideas out there.
because he likes a rapper that you don't.
It's absolutely, I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, I'm not here to like really defend any of my position, even though I said from rip that I don't care if Drake is doing this for artists. It's weird that you could have a video and they will remix exactly what you said in the video to a complete, like, I'm like, wait, you're commenting under a video with a quote. The video's there, I didn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
I did not care if Drake was doing this for himself or for other artists. I never said he was. I just thought it could be helpful if UMG had to open their books.
Yeah.
That was about it. It then turned into this whole defamation and everything else.
Fortunately, Rory's white, so by law, I can't believe what he's saying right now. But shout out to him for attempting. Let's continue.
I just don't like care that much now.
About the case or?
Yeah, because I cared about it more when I had the idea of, oh, this could lead to UMG having to reveal certain things. Like that happens in cases, whatever deposition is happening. I was curious. I didn't care what Drake's intentions were. They could be just for him or just for other artists. I didn't care. I just thought it would be cool if we finally made them open up and reveal.
I need to talk on this. That's the problem with our country right now. People be doing but they don't care about the outcome or nothing. You see how he didn't give about how hip hop was gonna be affected? All he thought, he was a one-track mind. Just, the UMG gonna open up our books. He didn't give about battles being affected for life. People be picking one thing, not thinking about all of the shit on the back end. And we need to think further than just our one selfish people. Rory, you get 87 demerits because that shit is idiotic. I can't believe it. Didn't give a about hip hop. 87 demerits. Then you sitting next to Mal, so that's negative 8 million demerits.
Is the negative demerit good, or is it getting a demerit?
So you want to be at 0 demerits. So once you get the negative, it's bad. And I think he negative infinity because he up there with Mal. So I'm gonna give one demerit. I'm a minus a demerit because he up there against his will from emotional hostility, but still though, because to be honest, he need to be pulling them. Him and Damaris need to be pulling nanas at Thanksgiving dinner on Mal every time he opened his dumbass mouth about this Drake. I'm gonna be very honest. That's what they need to be doing. Let's continue.
Other than that, I mean, cool.
Yeah, a lot of my phone went crazy when the news. Was we here, Peach?
I had just left, so I think y'all was still here.
Yeah, me and Peach was here. My phone started going crazy. But it was funny. It's funny to see people's reaction, and again, people still not understanding what the case was about.
As someone that thought I understood it, now I actually don't.
What the do you mean? We all read. We read all 8 bajillion pages of it. We knew exactly what this was about. That's why everybody was like, Cause I initially was on some Drake trying to, cause in the first one it was a part that was like, yeah, he in negotiation. We think you trying to defame him to bring down his worth. That was in the first paperwork. I was like, all right, he a bitch ass nigga, but I could kind of see that. Then that was like one paragraph. Then it was line after line after line of Not Like Us, defamation. Kendrick said Kendrick name 15 times in there when he ain't suing Kendrick. Then bringing in YouTubers and streamers. I was like, hold on, this ain't got nothing to do with no damn renegotiation. And if it is, it's the dumbest ass attempt, the way to go about this. This bitch is crying over a battle that he lost. This mother, and then the first one had Biden in there, right? He was accusing him. Yep. Then he changes the motherfucker, amends it. It was like, oh yeah, we gonna take the Biden part out. So that took the whole steam out of the damn. They trying to devalue me. Cause that was supposed to be that was illegal and shit. That was the record label RICO, which I'm not saying UMG ain't a ass entity that be doing fuck shit and probably did exactly what they accuse them of. But we hate your guts. We are rooting for them because we want them to do evil record label so you get the out the paint. But your dumb ass and your smart lawyers who pimped the out of you, they still snort cocaine off the goddamn money that you gave them for wasting the goddamn course time. Yo dumb ass sit up there really was just worried about, just like me, you was worried about one thing, trying to embarrass Kendrick. You didn't think about none of the repercussions of you looking dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber. It's no way. I had to tell this to a female friend of mine years ago and shit. She had got cheated on and she was hurt and shit. She was like, I'm gonna cheat on him with so-and-so. I was like, you never gonna be able to hurt him like he hurt you. Like, you need to stop. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing but hurt yourself, because when you say, oh, so-and-so, and he call you a hoe to your face, you gonna be double hurt, because you thought he was gonna be mad. No, he's like, oh, I knew you was a hoe. That's why I cheated on your dumb ass anyway. Bitch, get out here. And you gonna be and it's the same thing with you, Drake. You should have took your goddamn raggedy ass, bussy ass, inside of bussy hanging out, droopy bussy ass having on somewhere.
Not droopy,
but no,
bussy.
You had to keep on going. Let's go on and continue and shit. Listen,
droopy bussy is wild. Hey, but Kendrick like Nostradamus for real, bro, because he said that nigga he hate when that nigga diss and it don't be direct. That nigga he didn't even shoot direct with his lawsuit, nigga.
Nothing.
Beat around the bush.
He has been afraid to say Kendrick's name. He has not said Kendrick's name once since this been over. Filing lawsuits, but he yelled his name in them papers, but not out them goddamn dick suckery lips, nigga. True. And my bad, dude. I ain't mean to move on without you giving your input, bro. It's just this. It just fucks in my brain hearing this shit, man. Let's continue.
Like
hyperbole on the bussy stuff, y'all. That's hyperbole, and the lawsuit explained perfectly why I get to say that type of because it's a back and forth. Because he popped on the show. If y'all didn't know, Drake popped on the show Monday. So it's a back and forth.
He did. Nigga, what did you call that? Did you call it a baggy pussy? What did you say?
I ain't gonna.
What'd you call that?
I don't even know, man. I'm gonna have to run that back because it just infuriates me. This, you know what I'm saying? I think it was droopy bussy though.
That's crazy, bro.
Let's continue. Trademark copyrighted. Let's continue.
Because I know he was, from my understanding, initially suing for UMG promoting, pushing, and using bots about a song that was defaming him.
Mm-hmm.
Then the result was, all right, the case is dismissed because there's no defamation. I didn't even think he was.
Oh, you missed the part where he took out the bot. And then just went full throttle on my feelings hurt because I lost the battle that he tried to put under the guise of defamation on something that Briss brings up all the time on a war that you started. Started this. Let's continue.
suing for that.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm just lost. So that's why I say you guys win. K-Dot, K-Bot, the whole world, y'all win. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
I'm not a K-Bot, but I am the whole world. Thank you for that. You know I look ain't nothing better than I told you so than somebody else saying you was right. There's a smudge right above that and shit. So shout out to that. We all were right because we read. You need to try that sometimes. It will save you a lot of trouble out here. Let's continue.
K-Bot.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I have no idea what the is going on. Clearly, the paperwork that I initially read is not even where the case ended up. Because I thought he was suing UMG for them promoting a song that defamed him.
Well,
Now,
it was
because when I agreed with the judge, because I initially came in here when you and I would argue, where I'd be like, do you really think anybody actually sits and thinks that Drake is a pedophile? It's just a battle. Like, no one is really walking around thinking that. I agreed with what the judge said. Like, this is just a battle back. No one really thinks that. But I didn't think that was the lawsuit. I thought it was illegally promoting outside of the industry standard a song that was defaming him. And now how the judge made it sound, it was like, all right, yeah, he said mean things about you, but you said mean things too.
What was the word?
Once again, and I want y'all to look. Now, I'm not a body language coach. Brisk, have you trained in body language before? Do you understand? Do you have any official?
No, not to the point to call myself no expert.
First non-actionable.
Damn it. Now, and with that being said, if we go back and look at the demeanor, look at that damn. If we look at the.
It's about you, but you said mean things too.
What was the word?
Just that shoulder positioning right there. Look how he kind of slumped down like this. And because he knows that he said so much common sense, so much that makes sense that the wrath, the ignorance that Mal is about to spew out, and he's afraid. You can see the fear in his eyes. He's afraid. He was like, this nigga is about to say the most dick sucking, and I can't do nothing about it. There's nothing I can do, and it's coming, and it's fear in his eyes. Hey, on some real, let's pray for Rory on some real shit.
For
like,
Rory.
Him and Damaris, man. I ain't gonna lie, my eyes getting watery, man, because we about to hear what he had to hear in person. But you know me, Brisk. Ain't no goddamn way in hell I would have let none of that. I ain't gonna lie. You know I don't believe in fisticuffs, but it ain't no way that it'd probably be my first. Let's continue.
Words non-actionable. What was the?
But I
exact
agree with
wording
what
in
the judge said. Like, it's a rap that. I just didn't think that was what the case was.
No, that was the lawsuit. The main thing in the case was the defamation and the false statements. That's why there were things brought up in the lawsuit about like how it affected like Drake's family. Like, that's why, like that. It's a defamation lawsuit. But if you can't, whether they were on top of falsely or amplifying the defamation, it was mainly about defamation. But if you can't prove the defamation, then the amplifying of it doesn't mean anything.
Fair.
So that's where.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel so sad. This is like a scary movie. I'm scared. I'm really scared right now because I don't know. I feel like Mal's opinion is like Jason or Freddy that's about to pop out. Like, we in the common sense, and I'm so scared of what he gonna say. Y'all, I'm scared for real.
I mean, at this point, I also want to like give flowers to the OVO stands for sure, because the way they flipped it, I thought the K-Bots were going to be the ones that were going to be celebrating. Drake may have some of the most positive fans I've ever seen in my life. They say, yo, y'all didn't even understand Drake's angle. The judge just proved that he's not a pedophile. That was his case the whole time.
Wait a minute, bro. How the did that prove that? It sounded like, if anything, it would have proved the opposite. But how does the defamation case, you suing for defamation about somebody calling you a PDF, your shit get dismissed, and they think it got dismissed and that proves you not what you were suing for defamation for? I don't understand that logic.
It is I'm gonna be honest with you. Brisk. That's why me and you friends, because you shouldn't be able to understand that logic. And anybody that can, now you know me. Unfortunately, I've read too much. The issue with them is they need any win that they can get. They are really looking for any win. It's desperation is what it is. And talk about giving Nate flowers. I'm pretty sure he trying to be on the inside. He is being sarcastic, but he have to give Mal some type of because I'm about to show a picture of Mal real quick, man. I hope it stay paused. Look at
They said
Mal looks like he looked like his favorite number is the color purple. I forgot what Cardi said, but he looked like what she said and shit. I'm pretty sure he got a spoon in this pocket over here and a spoon in this pocket over here. That he go start. You know who he looked like right there on some real nigga? It just hit me up, man.
Who that?
He looks like I know they didn't. Oh yeah, on some real. I ain't even. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. So I need y'all to look at him, get a real good look at him, and tell me that he ain't got that same blank stare and smile going on. Now watch. I want y'all to go back. Watch. I'm not talking about him like his features. I'm talking about look at that blank and look at that smile right there. Not the features, just it's not all working the same way. All right. Let's continue.
I thought the K-Bots were going to be the ones that were going to be celebrating. Drake may have some of the most positive fans I've ever seen in my life. They say, yeah,
HIV.
Y'all didn't even understand Drake's angle. The judge just proved that he's not a pedophile. That was his case the whole time. I said, all right, man.
Wait, what?
I can't.
They said the fact that the judge dismissed it means the judge.
I think it's because he ain't understanding. He trying to understand. That's that you put when you don't know what's going on, but you want to sound like you know what's going on. And since everybody else kind of seemed like he just went the flow, even though he probably believed what the OV hoes believe. Cause you seen he done start rocking back and forth and shit. Goods already pointed out what that means
the judge is like, you're not a pedophile, so there's no defamation here. And they were like, well, that was his plan the whole time.
Oh no,
that's stupid because
the case.
Yeah, the defamation would be if
I'm not saying this is logic.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you what I was reading. I'm just telling you what I was reading.
Look at that radio laugh he doing right there. Cause he was one of the niggas. He probably got a ghost account where he was saying that. But let's continue.
Makes no sense.
But yes, I had a bunch of people hit me of all right, what y'all gonna do on the episode? I was like, I don't know what do you want from us? Do you want me to bow down and apologize?
Well, apologize for. I mean, I don't know what people are thinking because I haven't really talked to many people about this. But it's not. I mean,
hold on,
people
bro.
have
Hold
to know
on.
that
Time out. The nigga said his phone was blowing up earlier. Nah, he ain't talked to nobody.
Now he ain't talking to nobody. But he might have not talked to nobody because I'm pretty sure, nigga. Just imagine all your damn notifications say you dumbass bitch. We told you dumb bitch. You's a stupid hoe. You radio flyer ass nigga. He probably didn't respond to none of them. You know what I'm saying?
You right on that.
He probably was just looking at the screen like this. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
Not quite.
his lawyers, his team, they're gonna.
Yeah, it's he just knew it wasn't good what they were saying.
Gonna appeal this and take this to another level.
Yeah, I mean,
hold on.
I don't know.
You gotta run it back.
That.
He
Like,
just said the dumb shit.
I mean, I
don't know if people know that. Like this is not. This is not over with. Like another level. People about this, but it's not. I mean, the people have to know that his lawyer, his team, they're gonna appeal this and take this to another level.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if people know that. Like this is
of
not.
course
This is not over with. Like,
I mean, it's just should we just let it go?
no, see, no,
Like,
no,
at this point,
no. Why?
Mal got he act like somebody got like battered spouse syndrome or something wild like that. Because this is unbelievable.
He said they go take it to another level. And we go get off of the radio screen real quick just to for the people that don't understand how an appeal works, okay? If you read that last, which we was here, we read half of it before, just like myself. The struggle crew said, nigga, we don't want to read none of that. That nigga lost and dismissed. We understand. She filled, the reason we couldn't get through it was because Judge Vargas filled it with so much case law, all right? All of the instances where it matched the instances to where she was like, what you want to sue about has been tried to be sued about before, but it was a back and forth and shit. These all the time. Somebody went back and forth with somebody, and then they tried to say that it was defamed when it was a part of two people being mad at each other, saying all sorts of crazy, and no reasonable person would believe that they were saying about each other. She gave 38 pages of why that shit. Outside of, and the main reason she should have put it there, I wish she could have put it in plain English. Use a bitch ass nigga is the main reason, but she put case law. An appeal, all that does is it takes that piece of paper. They just go take that 38 piece of paper. It's gonna go to a judge that's a court that's above her, and they go through here and make sure she applied the law. Meaning, did this case really match everything she put in there? They go read through that. If everything she put in that bitch checks out, they are going to say, yeah, her judgment stands. Get the out of here, you dumb bitch. Well, they go do all this while you getting billed, Drake. And them, I believe that they pimping Drake for so much money. They are literally smoking. They snorting coke from the future money that they get, like on some multi-universe type. Like right now, while his lawyer's breathing in another dimension, the future cocaine is going through the ether and the firmament and going into their body right now. All the money that they about to get for your dumbass action of appeal. But let's go back to them.
But hold on. What if Mal is actually an oracle right now? He said he's gonna be on a different level. Maybe he meant pizza party starter level.
Say he's an oracle.
Yeah, maybe he know that Drake gonna start the pizza party. That's the level he gonna be on. Maybe that's what he talking about.
Hey, that would be fantastic. I think I understand the oracle you talking about. I think he is the oracle in the one where he gives oral to niggas named Earl. That's maybe I got it. Y'all let me know if the definitions don't match, but that's the only. But if it's the pizza party, I'm praying this. What you said, the pizza party. He know the pizza party's go start. Cause you can do future pizza orders in the Little Caesars app.
That is true. You can.
I'm gonna set it for whatever the appeal date is and shit, so my pizza be hot and ready. When that news breaking shit. Let's go on back over here. And once again, if y'all on your phone, zoom in and look at Mal's face. Zoom in and look at Mal's face if you can. Look at it and tell me it ain't got the same je ne quoi as our boy Radio here. All right, let's continue.
But would you, if you and your team, your lawyers had things in your possession that prove what you're saying is correct?
But why wouldn't, and I'm not saying that it depends the judge, and that's why the appeal process exists. Didn't they reveal everything? Because that was also something I saw on the OVO stand side of like, nah, he purposely was trying to lose the first one so he could reveal more. And I was like, well, why wouldn't he just?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Just give.
I'm not speaking. I'm speaking the factual shit, like real things. Like this is not over with.
You know who else said they were speaking facts? the punk ass Drake at the end of the 4 Part 6 talk about I'm gonna pick it up when we start spitting facts, because that's what I'm spitting, facts. So one of your facts was a blatant lie that you planted some evidence, but what you saying is it wasn't. You said it wasn't no evidence for him to have had, but then you planted it on the next one, and you spitting facts after you lied. Now you got more. We got Mal up here, who we know goddamn well is maybe in the group chat with Drake. Never, Drake has never picked up the phone for this nigga. He treats you just like he treats academics. He keeps you at dick's length, and your ass is sitting here talking about, I'm talking about the facts. You don't know what his plans is. You thought this was gonna be $1 billion. Nigga, you said
He did say that, didn't he?
that this was gonna be $1 billion reward case. Let me see if that $1 billion.
He did say that shit. He did. That's crazy.
Or received, and it's going to be very interesting to see if he receives that.
As far as money?
As far as compensation for damages.
Mm-hmm. On the lawsuit side?
Absolutely. We talking upwards of $2 billion.
$2 billion? At that point, public perception.
At that point, I don't give a what Black Twitter is talking about. I don't care what the barbershops are talking about. Yep. If I just sued Universal for $2 billion in my masters and I won,
$2 billion, nigga. Nigga, do you know the LA Clippers sold for $2 billion? And this nigga talk about $2 billion for a defamation lawsuit for some he asked for and some that he planted and told Kendrick to say. That's fucking niggas crazy.
One day I hope Mal wake up and realize
I'm retarded.
You want to know something though? Yeah, SuperRig said that at gmail.com. Somebody I had went up under somebody's video comment and said that, and they was like, "No, don't even put that on them good people. This nigga is just a dumbass bitch ass nigga, able-bodied dumbass bitch ass nigga." And you know what? They was right. And that's the last time I'm gonna reference goddamn radio tonight. Thank you for your service. Well, you know what? It's okay, because he ain't really that. This was a character. And Mal a character. So just for this time and hilarity's sake, we talk about this. But in real life, Corky or that gentleman in that video wouldn't have did no shit like this. Even Corky would have been like, I lost. Okay, oh well, I tried. And keep the rest of their goddamn money to go pose. Dumbass Drake go jack off in the mirror and you dumb, dirty wench hoe. Nigga, he sent out a video of him jacking off in the mirror. I didn't make that up. He did that.
I forgot about that shit.
Weird ass nigga. That nigga is a weirdo. Nigga, he put that on the app that children have. Jacking off by himself in the goddamn mirror. Holding the camera, jacking off. Nigga, that's worse than the motherfucker who get on the internet crying holding the camera. Jacking off, you nasty bitch.
I know people hear things getting dismissed, but like there's a whole nother level that I believe this is getting ready to go to. I don't think this is over. It's definitely not over here.
You probably still believe in Santa Claus, nigga. You are in the head.
Yeah, I mean, I see the side of even people just being objective and aren't on this like weird divider stand line.
You see that? You see how he had to automatically start sucking Mal dick because he knew Mal was gonna start crying and try to bring it up that, you know, people that are against you, they're dividers. No, it's common sense. You got it, Rory. Stop. Will you stop? Have you ever heard Briss talk about women being in a relationship with a man and then something happen, she graduate school and get a doctorate, and he'd be like, "Oh, bitch, that ain't worth shit." They'd be like, "Girl, you need to get away from him. He dimming your light. Don't let him dim your light." Rory, don't let this dim your light, man. You started this whole off with common sense. You and Damaris, I'm so sorry. I don't know the pronoun. I don't be trying to be disrespectful. Don't dim your light with this dim wit. Let's continue.
Good point. Very good.
Of like, hey Drake, the more you do this, the more like you're adding more of like this mystique, and you're making Not Like Us the greatest battle record of all time. The more you do things post the battle, like you're putting more allure to it. Like I'm sure Not Like Us, because of this announcement, may chart this week. Just because of the announcement, like you're adding more allure to what this battle was with these moves, and the appeal is just going to continue that. But I also know that Drake doesn't give a
Yeah,
so
Definitely cares. If he didn't give a he wouldn't be doing all it.
Somebody who don't give a don't appeal. Now you sound like, man, Rory, you ain't, why you gotta dumb yourself down, bro? Don't be like Jay-Z when he said he used to rhyme like common sense, but that hit #1 and he ain't rhyme like common sense or whatever the damn, how that flow went, man.
That's exactly how it went. Yep.
Don't do that shit, dude. Like, man, you too white. You wasting your whiteness, bro. Don't sit there and waste your whiteness like that, man. This why, you know what, if I was white, I would be racist against Mal. I'd be like, Mal is damaging this white man. We need to get away from this nigga. If I was white, except it would have been a Drake ER at the end of it. Oh. You really wasting your whiteness over there, Rory. It's a damn shame, man. You know what I would do if I was as pale as Rory, nigga? I would have $1.2 billion, nigga, just off of pure whiteness. No skill, no talent, or nothing. Just off of my whiteness, I would have been. Briss would have met me at a goddamn supper club or somewhere, but like, well, so what do you do? I'm white. Let's continue.
I see both sides.
Yeah, but that's the side that people see. What you just said, a lot of people don't think or speak to that.
I know, like, he doesn't care.
When you don't care. Two,
stop saying, y'all, you not making sense, man. The part 6 was caring. The damn lawsuit was caring. Because Drake is a Karen. Let's continue.
Damn. Bars.
Fell into place.
that was super bars. Yeah.
It fell into place, buddy. Let's continue.
When you know what you know, and you know what's going on, because none of us knows Drake's business with his label. We don't know his negotiation, what he was going through with the label at the time. None of us know the specifics of that. But when you know, and your lawyers know exactly what happened and what went on, when you say just let it go, no, somebody of his caliber and his level is not going to just let that go, because they know what we all do not know. They have information that none of us have.
Okay, but then I guess I would ask, if you're Drake, are you looking at, good lawyers lose cases. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. But if you have all this stuff that we don't know, why did you go with that approach of the defamation lane?
He definitely the judge was around. He is definitely pussyfooting around. Just asking Mal straight out. Like, he is appearing as if he's a little scared at the moment.
I ain't gonna front. It's definitely fear there. It's definitely, like I said, but I want you to, now, like I said, I'm not a body language person, but remember at the beginning, his shoulders was slumped down like that. You see how they done kind of raised up? And you see, he got his, I'm in the Illuminati because I'm white. I'm a Mason, and I worship statues in the middle of the woods and shit, and dance around with my white friends naked. He got that sign up, nigga. Now his whiteness starting to be like, hold on, nigga, you starting to sound like a nigga now, bitch. And now he like, hold on, this is whiteness. This not Rory, because Rory, the person, is separate from his whiteness. His whiteness is now understanding, because I gotta be honest, man, Mal is a stereotypical, unfortunately, all the stepping and fetching shit or whatever, unfortunately they based that off of, one day back in the day they saw a black person, turned around, it was Mal's great granddaddy acting like Mal, and they was like, that's hilarious, how about we do that in the next show? And that they family bloodline, I'm sure, started the whole caricature shit. And his whiteness is alerted to it. Like, oh no, hold on, this is true stupidness. This is not the real Asiatic black man. The teachers of y'all and taught y'all how not to be savages and shit, black man here. No, this is the step and fetch it black man right here. Nigga, why the lawyers didn't come with the facts you talking about? Watch what happened though. We gonna see if he maintains his whiteness or if Mal crybabiness back down. But you can see here, look at the brow, nigga. The Neanderthal brow done popped out. The Flintstones brow. This nigga is about to get real white in this bitch. And I ain't talking about Nicki Minaj's mirror, nigga. Let's continue.
Clearly, like, nah. This is a rap battle. No one actually believed this. You also said in one of the songs to call you a pedophile. Like, is this Drake's lawyers making a grave mistake in this entire thing? Like, even going in that approach of going the defamation route, because clearly the judge was like, this is a rap battle. This is not a negotiation for your deal with Universal.
I think that
like they should have revealed the stuff that we don't know.
Yeah, the information that, like, people keep saying, there's information that the general public doesn't know. Well, I would assume that if there's information that's pertinent to this ruling or the lawsuit, it should be in the paperwork, and we all have the paperwork. So that's why it's like, what is this magic 8-ball information?
Well, how many days ago did they ask for the discovery? It wasn't. It was what, maybe 2 weeks ago? Maybe.
Sure. October 9th, 2024. Oh no, yeah. Let me see. Push for unredacted.
Because even like watching,
it wasn't that long ago.
You know, even not even the theory.
Risk. You know how I tell you I don't be doing. This is a tactic that I do within my not doing shit and not knowing. Look, I want you to look at this right here. This is a tactic that people that don't know what the they talking about, they in a meeting, and then they just ask a general question about the situation. They don't add any value or anything, but just to show that I'm listening. That's what he just did. He knows Rory came with straight facts, so he did a diversion, bringing up the goddamn. When did they ask for the goddamn? For the what is that shit called? Discovery.
The discovery shit.
When do it? Why do it matter how long ago they asked for the discovery? They not getting it. You distract him, and see that's why, you know, he's stupid. But as a fellow, I can turn off the smartness and dumbness. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I can see what he doing, because, you know, I act dumb in places where they want me to be smart, because that equals doing work. But this nigga like this 24 hours a day, nigga. Let's continue. Wow. I'm be honest, I'm kind of getting upset, Briss. Like, on some real, man, I never understood people who hurt animals, nigga, disgust me, man. How you gonna hurt a harmless animal? But I'm be honest, if my wife's cat was right here, listen to Mal, would just make you swing, and you ain't gonna care what's around. And then once you feel that flesh, your brain gonna be like, this Mal facing. You just gonna keep going back and forth. Next thing you know, the cat is no longer with us. And I wonder how many animals get abused, and the case could have been dismissed if they lawyer was smart enough to be like, Judge, he was listening to the Rory Mal podcast. There are 100 other cases I've gotten the people off. It correlates. And what's crazy is at the exact time frame of the video, 10:13 in all cases were when they began punching their pets in the face. And then the judge go watch the more Mal, like, oh my God. I'm sorry you lost Pickles. But it's not true.
He said, I think the channel about to get shut down. You know what I'm saying? Worse than saying the word "see you next Tuesday" on YouTube. Talking about punching kittens in the face.
You right. It's just how furious he makes me. Let's continue. And look at his face. Look at the dumbness. This just look dumb. Like, I'm for real. This is the dumbest face I've ever seen in my life. Y'all remember that damn episode of the Cosby Show and shit when Theo was like, did that dumbass speech? He was like, I just want to be regular people. You should love me, not because of how my grades in school, not because I'm a doctor like you or a lawyer like mom, but just because I'm your son. And Cliff got up and said, Theo, that's the dumbest I ever heard in my goddamn life, you bitch ass. If this wasn't 7 o'clock on NBC, I would have backhanded your ass into the goddamn wall, you dumb bitch. That's the face that this nigga making right here. Let's continue.
Maybe.
not sure.
October 9th, 2024. Oh, no. Yeah. Let me see. Push for unredacted.
Because even like while watching,
It wasn't that long ago.
You know, even not even the theories, but of the third party that they claimed was hired.
Wasn't that long ago. See how he got them going on a wild goose chase for nothing that's talking about the goddamn topic? But let's continue.
You got to think about
to
the logic,
buy-
man. You got to think about some kind of logic to back the story up.
You know it ain't no goddamn logic. That's why he over there. Like, this shit is stupid. He hoping they forgot. He hoping that when she go look up, she got a short attention span like me and saw a goddamn dress or some shit she want to buy and go forget.
Not like us that worked with Universal and worked with apparently PG Lang. Like all of like, where is all that stuff? Like at this point now, it just feels like it's just like Twitter rumors. Because we knew that to be true, but that's not like Kendrick's not the only person to ever use a third party person to boost him. Like, every artist does, but none of that even like came up in the. I know they were trying to serve papers to that guy and like they couldn't find him, and I just feel like everything just fell apart, and the judge was just like, "It's a rap battle, bro."
Yeah.
So I this is not how I saw this going because I thought there was way more information. I thought this was going to be like a 4-year-long trial.
He got partial discovery was granted around the end of June, top of August. Limited discovery on certain communications.
Limited discovery on certain communications. Yeah, so I don't believe that this is over. I don't believe.
So he asked for some information. None of us know why. I know why he asked. You know why he asked. But so he wasted time to sound smart. Then what? Another trick for dumb people trying to sound smart is repeat what was just said, and then nod your head up and down like this.
Shit.
Let's continue. What's the opposite of black excellence? Because that's what the mal is. Let's continue.
Believe that Drake and his team and his lawyers are letting this go. I do think that this is going to another level. And again,
This nigga keeps saying he don't even know how to say the appellate court, nigga. He just keeps saying another level because you don't know the level afterwards. You don't know where this shit going, nigga. That's why you keep saying another because you don't know the judicial system. You don't know the goddamn terms. You don't know the structure of it because you don't know what the you are talking about because you are a Drake dick sucker. Hyperbole. Let's continue.
Again, that speaks to him, his team having things, and again, we don't know the business side of it.
Having things? You mean evidence that they don't have? Can you use the terms? If you gonna talk about some legal shit, can you use legal terms? I would have lost it, bro. I ain't go front, bro. I would have lost it. Ain't no goddamn way. On some real shit, nigga. I would have lost it. And look at his face. If you on your phone, zoom in and look at this nigga's face. Let's continue. Don't look too long though, cause it might up your psyche.
What Universal did. We do know that he's a top priority at Universal. He is in the middle of renegotiation. I don't know where that stands today. I don't know if he's even contemplating, any type of negotiation with Universal. But I do know that Universal.
What you mean contemplating? He sued them hoes. He ain't got no contemplating. They posted right after that, bitch. Hey, no hard feelings. You's a dumb bitch. You lost. We go wring the rest of your life out of you slowly but surely, cause Guess what? This is what people don't understand about albums. His OVO hoes don't understand. The label gonna have to approve whatever project that he put out that's supposed to count towards his goddamn shit.
Damn.
And he could, and I can't guarantee that, but I would bet money that's a clause in the goddamn contract. So he can put out as much shit. If they legally on paper, the language don't indicate that they counted that as an album, he won't go anywhere. You OV hoes gotta understand. Don't think he ain't outsmart goddamn UMG. He is. He gonna die a slow death, and it is going to be sweet. I'm sorry, guys. I'd be happy for people I don't like leaving the earth. Call me evil, whatever you want to call me. But it does bring joy to my heart. Let's continue.
Universal knows, or they know. You know, the internet can say, "Oh yeah, told you."
And no, they don't have to have done anything personal to me at all. Like the CEO of Jack in the Box, I would like for him not to be here anymore. But
Well, damn.
I mean, he
Super said that.
He run
Super
Jack in the
said that.
Box, and I hate Jack in the Box.
Super said that shit.
I did say that, and the button ain't working right. Hold on. And I got some bad news for you guys. My I don't know about you, Briss, but my shit full. So the Gmail probably, I got 8 gigs.
You said you got 8.
I'll pay the 99 cents for the extra gigs so I can read y'all's sayings towards me. Like I said, every freeze frame, nigga, just zoom in and look at the stupidity. Because it's stupid. This is a stupidity right here. And I can hear OVOs right now. Oh, he got money. He got more money than you. I'd rather live under a goddamn underpass than have Mal's money with Mal's brain. I would scramble my eggs immediately. Let's continue.
He lost it. Ask Universal if they think this is over. Like, just ask somebody at Universal if they think that this case is over.
They don't think, they know. And that was the end of the. Look, I'm at a loss. Briss, what are your thought processes on this? Could you be Mal's friend in real life?
Nah, bro. I'd be like, come on, bro. Like, you definitely gotta admit to this right here. Like, you was going hard in the paint for your boy, and it is clear. Like, there is no more levels to go to. Judge said that this is stupid. This nigga told the other nigga that he planted the evidence, and we got audio of him saying, "Tell them I mess with little girls." Then most people didn't even know that. Then when you go and type it in the Googles, you can see this nigga kissing underage girls on the internet. You hear you can see these other stories about Bobby Millie Brown or whatever her name. You see all this that half of that I didn't even know about until all this came out. It's crazy.
And he the person that pushed all of this. If his ass had a up, when the only people like me, they weren't Drake haters like a lot of y'all out there would have knew about the Bobby Millie Brown and the kissing, talking about young ladies' breasts being on your arm. Type of weird ass like that is that as a superstar. Even if that girl was 87 years old, saying, "Oh my gosh, your breast feels so good on my arm." That's some weird ass. Chris Brown would never.
The thing too with Mal, like, because I was a Drake fan. I was a Drake fan back in the day, and like even when you had me and Zoe on here and we was going through, I was like, damn, I did not see all this. Did you see all this whole ass shit? And you still is going this hard for that nigga? Like, I am blown away at this. That nigga ain't never been on their show. There's no evidence that Drake even with Mal.
I think if they ask Drake, "Hey, you know Mal from Mal and Rory?" He'll be like, "Who?"